Here in Western New York, nothing marks the beginning of spring, or at least the hope for the beginning of spring, like the Hospice Bouquet sale. And it's their 37th year of spreading the springtime love. The sale kicked off on Monday and continues through Saturday.
Yes, and joining us in studio to talk more about the purpose behind this wonderful Western New York tradition is Kyle and Janine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, so 37 years,
Yes.
my goodness. There is not, unless they've been living under a stone, not a lot of people who don't know what the Hospice Bouquet sale is. You just bring the springtime sunshine to people's lives in so many different ways. So this is the time. What do you have to say to the folks out there about making sure that they get their flowers, but they can also share it too?
Well, and I love that because I think it's true. Everyone knows about the Hospice Spring Bouquet sale, and I will say yesterday and today were filled with sunshine. I think you're absolutely right. But you can visit any one of our public sites that kicks off today, and you can find where all of those locations are on hospicespringbouquetsale.com. We are in all 4 Paula's locations, and our presenting sponsor, KeyBank, is also hosting 3 of their locations, and Kyle can speak more to where those are as well. But we just encourage everybody to come out and purchase a bouquet, buy a cannoli donut at Paula's Donuts. Half of the proceeds are benefiting the organization as well, and we're just so appreciative of everyone's support.
Now, Kyle, thank you, KeyBank, for doing what you do. So speak to the locations and why yes to this?
Sure. This is an organization that KeyBank has sponsored with for many decades, and we couldn't be more proud. Key's Northeast Regional Headquarters is here in the Larkin District in Buffalo, and we've partnered with Hospice for the Spring Bouquet sale for as long as I've been part of the organization. It's a highlight of our year. We love to get back to the community. Over the past 10 years, we've invested over $1 billion in the Western New York community, and doing things like this with Hospice and bringing a little cheer as the spring starts to sprout its flowers here in Western New York is great. Folks can visit selected branches, key centers throughout the region. Our flagship branch is at 726 Exchange Street in downtown Buffalo in the Larkin District. They'll be there with lots of beautiful bouquets, and I think one of the neatest things that we do, and Hospice really just does a beautiful job with this, is when people go in and buy one of the larger bouquets, they're also going to donate a traditional bouquet to a person who's going through hospice right now. And, Key is just so happy to work with Hospice and bring a little bit of springtime cheer to some folks that are going through some trying times in their life.
This is great.
Janine, speak to that if you could. Being able to provide this service, the flowers are beautiful, but being able to do this every year is so important, correct?
It is so important. It's our largest fundraiser, and in its 37 years, it's actually raised more than $7 million to go back into the programs and services that we provide that just enhance the quality of life for the patients and families that we serve. And we cannot do this without our wonderful presenting sponsors, all of our sponsors, and the incredible community members that just continue to support us year after year.
Now, we're going to talk a little more about this next week, but can you just go into a little bit the services that Hospice provides?
Absolutely. You know, we're one of the first hospice organizations in the United States. I think we're like number 10, so that's pretty amazing. And, you know, we're hospice and palliative care Buffalo, so of course we provide end-of-life services. We also offer assistance for those just with long-term chronic illnesses through our palliative care efforts. And I think one of the biggest myths of our organization is to call us in those last moments, but the earlier you call us, the more warmth, love, and compassion that we're going to be able to provide to both the patient and their family. And so we just encourage people to call us and learn a little bit more about what it is that we really do.
Yes, it's so true. Yes, the different services, and you're right, there's a difference between the two. So if you'd like more information, make sure you watch AM Buffalo. We will speak more about hospice in the coming days, but there's their information right there on the screen, Hospice and Palliative Care Buffalo. And of course, there's the website, the phone number, and I love that there's a quote there that we help improve quality of life for you and your family, because that is it. That is what it's about. So if you can, make sure you contribute to this amazing fund, buy your flowers, share the love. We'll be right back.